Hello, my name is Colton Friend. I am 15 years old and I am a freshman. So I started watching YouTube around 2014, I guess. But I didn't really want to make videos until 2019. I made some videos on my phone. I recorded some videos on my phone. It was really bad, I'm sorry. I remember one of them at least. I think it was called 10 Ways to Die in Super Mario 64 DS. And again, I recorded it with my phone. I actually did pretty decent. I got like 100 views. But I saw a couple comments saying, "Dude, you're just a kid! What are you doing here?" And I got worried a little bit, so I took every video down. And then I didn't even want to touch making videos until COVID hit. I didn't want to make videos on my phone because that felt stupid. So instead I found a video editor, which actually works pretty good with the equipment I'm using, which is Videopad. And I still use it to this day. Most of the videos I posted there were YTPs. And they were kind of short, kind of bad, but I didn't really want to post them. I kept them all private. One reason is because what happened in 2019. Two is because I was worried that my channel was going to be terminated. And three, if my parents knew, they would kill me. And then in 2021, I looked back at some of the mid-2021s and realized that they were shit. So I decided to delete all of them. And I really should have, because that would have been some memories that I would have really liked to keep. Now, for 2021 I was doing most of the same things, but I decided to experiment a little bit. I remember I tried to remake an old video that is not up on YouTube anymore. I think it was called Double Switch Sega CD Warnings/Game Overs. If any of you find that, send it to me. Now, I decided to remake it using the 25th anniversary footage, and I did pretty decent. Not good, but decent. I also tried to do speedruns in 2021. I mostly did humongous entertainment games. I did actually really shit in some of that because I was really slow, but practice makes perfect. The final experiment is that I wanted to get into a couple of YTP collabs. Why not? Now, the first one I tried to get into was the Hit Entertainment YTP collab. I used Oswald. I forgot which episode I used. If I find what episode I used, I would put it on the screen right now. And, I failed. Miserably. And then I scrapped the second attempt. And then the next YTP collab that I decided to go in. And this one is really important. The Doki Doki Literature Club YTP collab. This one is really bad. I remember all of it. I forgot the host name, but his Discord account name was Monica4198. And then one of the co-hosts was Camhead. I will not be explaining Camhead's controversy. You can go look that up yourself. Now, for the first attempt, I used one of Markiplier's Doki Doki Literature Club Let's Play parts. I mentioned the host's name. I did good, but I wasn't good enough. He said if we could do a little bit better, that would be good. And then some person said, "Are you new?" And I said, "No. I keep all my videos private." And then the host said, "What? Why?" And then I said, "I'm worried about my channel getting taken down." That is probably one of the most embarrassing things that has ever happened to me in 2021. Anyways, next attempt, I somehow did worse. Third attempt, I decided to add in the animated version. And I also remember that joy was one of the words that he used in the create a poem thing. So I decided to put an image of joy from Inside Out. That was my first use of image shit. But unfortunately, I ran out of attempts. But that didn't stop me. I decided to keep going. I didn't care if they declined me from entering. I would still try to get in. So I decided to make another YTP attempt. This time just partial and try to work my way up. I used an English voiceover dub. Forgot which one. And I tried to make it as good as possible. But I decided I should stop, so I decided to abandon that. And then shortly after, I deleted all of the 2021 videos. I'm noticing a common theme here. I keep the videos for a while, then delete them, keep delete. It's a frickin' circle. It's a frickin' looping circle. And I didn't return until 2022. Now, I decided to try to get my YTP collab back in again, and I decided to go for the 8-second YTP collab number 2. And I actually got accepted! Yes! Finally! But I realized I forgot to add a watermark, so the host decided to add the watermark for me. But I don't really want to show them right now, so you could just go look them up. Now I realized the host actually had a lot of YTP collabs that I could go in, so I decided to go for 2 more of his collabs, which were the 30-second YTP collab, and the 5th video game startup YTP collab, the finale. And this guy kinda liked me, so I got accepted into both. But, again, I didn't feel like actually doing anything with them, so I deleted the videos. Now in 2023, I decided that the first thing I would do in 2023 is go back into my speedrunning game. So I decided to do Freddy Fish 3, and I got a new record. 40 seconds! Now next up is a big phase of mine. Beyond! I think it started when a video called Markiplier Plays Five Nights at Jack Paul appeared in my recommendations. I watched it and I immediately got obsessed with Beyond. The first Beyond video I did was a maze, and you know the drill, I deleted it. Now the first one I did in 2023 was me trying to remake a scene from Terminator Era 7. It was the 402 section, or at least the Agario part of the 402 section. And not literally 5 minutes after privately posting the video, it got age restricted. Probably because of repetition. Most of March was me making Beyond videos. But then in April, I decided to try to go for another YTP collab. Decided to go for the Octagon YTP collab featuring Jack Black and Elmo. And I also had to remake the YTP once because I forgot how long I had to make it. So I made the original 125, and I had to add in 5 seconds because the minimum was 30. I needed a watermark badly, so I thought of one. The 1000 Ways to Die death text. I used True Crimes, made it yellow, and had a black outline. But there was one problem. The host got terminated. So that collab was officially gone. Except for the announcement trailer, which someone archived. Now, in May, I was really into a YouTuber called KingSammelot. My first stream was in April. Correction, it was actually May 6th, 2023, not in April. And I immediately got banned from his stream because I put in the Rickroll. And then I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to Rickroll. I won't do it again. And then I got unbanned a few minutes after. Now, June 25th, there was a video I did in May, which was called 1 subathon clip per second. And I decided to unlist it and make KingSammelot watch it.
1 subathon clip per second. It wasn't. Wait, this is my video, and you. Bro, the memories from the subathon. Wow, that was great. That's great. That's great.
After we watched it, I felt confident in publicating it, and I did. And then I started publicating almost all of my KingSammelot videos. But it wasn't until October when he reacted to what? I recorded the entire thing, posted it, and a few days after, it was gaining a frick ton of views. It went from like 50 for the first day to like 500 a week after. And I was like, what the frick is happening? And then eventually it reached 1,000 views. And then it kept growing. Right now it's sitting at 29K. I'm surprised that it did that good. I think I picked the right time to do it as well. Because if I did it later, then that would get nothing. Hi, Editing Colton here. I forgot to mention something. At the end of 2023, I actually got another record for Freddy Fish 2. 28 seconds. The first time I did it was off camera. So I had to start record and then I had to try to get it again and try to remake the celebration that I had. No way! I just did it! 28 seconds, let's go! Oh my gosh, that took forever. Alright, back to my past self. So for 2024, I still posted a few KingSammelot, but not as many. And at the end of 2024, I started getting fatigued about KingSammelot, so I decided to go out of him. Oh my god, stop stuttering past Colton, I cannot understand a word what you're saying! My last public video was made December 27th, 2024, and then I stopped doing public videos because I was hiding my true identity. But I am done with that. I am completely done. And that's why I did this face reveal, to reveal my true identity. Now, you might be wondering, what happened to my YTPs? Almost all of them are still privated. I'm gonna actually be posting almost all of my privated videos from 2023 up until now. And I also went through and edited some of the videos. Also, in every description of every privated video I'm gonna post, I'm gonna put in the original upload date along with some edits. So that should be it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this video will not be featured in one of those controversial face reveal videos. See you later. Bye.